KPMG has bought Bitcoin and Ethereum and put it on its corporate treasury. That's right, one of the big four accounting firms going all in on crypto assets. Now, this is important to understand. KPMG is a network of various entities around the world. The US entity is different than the Canadian entity, etc. And the Canadian entity has decided to breach the wall. They've bought Bitcoin and Ethereum, put that on their corporate treasury. Now, it'd be important to understand the Canadians have been much more friendly towards crypto assets than, let's say, here in the United States. Obviously, there's a Bitcoin spot ETF in Canada, and there is not one in the United States. I don't know how much of that played into this decision, but it's definitely noteworthy. On top of that, why the hell is KPMG buying Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies? Well, here's exactly what they're saying. They're saying that crypto is a maturing asset class. Investors such as hedge funds and family offices, large insurers, and pension funds are increasingly gaining exposure to these assets. Traditional financial services such as banks, financial advisors, and brokerages are exploring offering products and services also. This investment reflects KPMG's belief that institutional adoption of crypto assets and blockchain technology will continue to grow and become a regular part of the asset mix. Now, that sounds great. Sounds like a bunch of corporate speak. It sounds like, oh, we believe in crypto assets. But there's a much, much bigger story here. If you're one of the big four accounting firms, if you also provide tax and advisory services as well, you've got to differentiate. You got to somehow make sure that corporations know you are the leader. They should come to you for those services. That's exactly what KPMG is doing here. If you look and see how they're talking about it, the next quote we have shows exactly where KPMG is going with this. Having gone through this process ourselves now, we're confident we can guide clients and prospective clients through the process of crypto asset treasury allocation. Our investment allows us to share our journey, our experiences, our challenges with them so that we can help them navigate the crypto asset world. KPMG believes in Bitcoin and Ethereum. KPMG probably thinks that they're going to make a little money on this, but really KPMG is doing this because they want to go to clients and say, we're the only one of the big four firms that's actually done it ourselves. We've gone through the process. And just how difficult is that process? Well, here's what they described in terms of exactly what they had to do. They established a governance committee to provide oversight and approve the treasury allocation that included stakeholders from finance, risk management, advisory, audit, and tax. And they also undertook and completed a rigorous risk assessment process that included a review of regulatory, reputational, and custodial risks. KPMG specialists also assessed the tax and accounting implications of the transaction. Now, of course, KPMG, they hang their hat on being rigorous. They do lots of diligence, and they can come and they can give you advice for a nice hefty fee. And that's exactly what they're doing here. KPMG yesterday just decided to take a step forward. They want to be the leader in crypto advice, whether it's tax, whether it's regulation, or advisory services. KPMG thinks that they're better than their competitors. And the best way to show that is to go through the process, do the diligence, and eventually buy Bitcoin and Ethereum and put it on their balance sheet. Kudos to KPMG. They're the first. I don't think they'll be the last.